Next item, Hurricane Michael cast a path through Southeast America 3 months ago next week. And in response to Emily Mahoney of Miami Herald and the Tampa Bay Times, Catherine Vaughn, who wrote an article in respective newspapers this week asking why there is little to no response via FEMA, or questioning why there was low donations sent in for the disaster relief. To those people, I'll tell you why. Let's see if you can write the real truth, because here it is. FEMA has no money. They're waiting for the Rothschilds. The government has no money. They're being told to wait for the Rothschilds. Only Kim and the Manor World Holding Trust is keeping it open. FEMA has no intentions of spending money on those areas, even if they had the money. It's not part of the plan. The government has agreed a $105 billion disaster relief fund from the Manor World Holding Trust to put back together again all those affected states. The funds were available to go in November after due diligence was done on the provider of the funds, Manor World Holding Trust, which was approved by Homeland Security, the US Treasury, the American government, and also the respective government departments. Mr. Trump signed off on it and made arrangements with the US Treasury to facilitate the use of government cards, to which then the Manor World Holding Trust and Kim would load those cards to the tune of $105 billion, and the repairs were about to go. We who are working with the trust, and myself included, took part in, spent many hours over a few weeks preparing to launch the disaster relief. We had temporary housing arranged, thousands of generators arranged, trucks of all kinds and all kinds of other equipment all prepared to launch. And what happened next should not only alarm Emily Mahoney of the Miami Herald and the Tampa Bay Times correspondent Catherine Vaughn, but every single American. The ambassador for the Manor World Holding Trust went into the Treasury to collect the cards for loading the funds. As he was receiving the cards, the so-called security agents representing Citadel, New York, and its subsidiary of Vice Security, who are a spin-off of Citadel, approached the ambassador and proceeded to escort him out of the building. The Treasury people tried to stop it and stated he has theirs and the President's authority to be in the building, and the security guards essentially told them they don't care about their authority or what Mr. Trump says, and removed him from the building. Hence, we still have no repairs underway. Like I've said earlier, this was all ordered by Hillary Clinton and Steven Mnuchin. Neither of those are helping America, and both are working on behalf of the Rothschilds family and what is known as the deep state. These groups are holding this country to ransom and have been doing for numbers of years. And unless you people operating as journalists start to write the real truth, millions of Americans are going to continue to suffer like those who have in Hurricane Michael and other storms. Like the people in Louisiana after Katrina, which is now 13 years ago, and about 5% have gone back. 5%. Even if it's double and 10. Why isn't it 100%? Because they didn't want them back. And they don't want them back in certain areas of Florida, or certain areas of Georgia, or certain areas of North and South Carolina either. Like they don't want certain people in certain regions of California. So, Emily Mahoney and Catherine Vaughn, do you want to continue to write BS all of your lives, or do you want a scoop for you and your paper? If you want the scoop, write to me at truth.honour.and.integrity@gmail.com for further details. Should you have the gumption and the real honour to fight for your people in this country,